This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Tesehki and Claressa Shields have been going back and forth on Instagram and also on Twitter. So Tesehki said in her Instagram story that she saw Claressa at the BET Awards and that it was all love and that Claressa didn't want any smoke with her. And well, when Claressa found out about what Tesehki said, she called her out. She called her a liar. I'm going to read you guys what she said. And by the way, if you guys want to pause the video and read these yourself, feel free to do so. So she says here, this girl is lying her A off. No cap. She didn't buck up at me, walk past me, make eye contact, no nothing. Just looking for clout. If she saw me and really wanted that, all she had to do was come near me. I was nominated for an award. She was a seat filler. So not only did she call her a liar, she pretty much said that, Tesehki was a seat filler. Under that same video, Tesehki's best friend had a comment. She said, "You was the one saying you can beat her. Nobody ever knew of you. You let fans put a battery in your back to speak on a female that has no knowledge of you. And then when she finally responds to your trolling, you make it like she's coming for you." So before I continue on, there's a lot of people that are basically saying they don't understand. They don't understand why what Tesehki said is wrong. And the reason why it's wrong is because Claressa is clearly saying here that she lied. She never met up with her at the BET Awards, and she was kind of making it seem like Claressa didn't want it with her. Claressa didn't want the smoke, and that, it was all love. Claressa is all mouth on the internet, but then when they came face to face, she didn't want to have it. She was all love and didn't want the smoke, which was not true according to Claressa. So it's like Tesehki, according to Claressa, just made the whole thing up. So that is what the problem is, and that is what is wrong. Why would you make that up? It makes no sense why she would make that up. But anyway, on Twitter, Tesehki is responding back to Claressa, basically calling her a liar, and Tesehki said, "Listen, you crumb booger, big back unstable creature. You literally started with me over a year ago with that same lame blank 100K. I laughed and paid you dust. You continue to keep my name in your mouth. I responded, and now you want to talk about clout. I am the clout." And now she's also responding to, there was a video of Claressa saying that, anyone that wants to step up and fight her, she's going to give them the 100K. But notice that Tesehki didn't say anything about Claressa's claims about her being a seat filler. She does not confirm or deny. And there's nothing wrong with being a seat filler, but I just thought it was interesting that Claressa said that, because when I posted about Tesehki being at the BET Awards, there was a lot of people in my comments saying that she is just a seat filler. But that's okay. I mean, if I got an invitation to the BET Awards as a seat filler, I would be very happy to go as that. Nothing wrong with being a seat filler. But anyway, Tesehki also said, "No one knew anything about your weak blank, unviral fights, or you until you started screwing Remy husband. You trying to take the heat off you with that by continuing to keep my blankie as name in your mouth. You're weird as blank and a big clown. Shut the blank dummy." So what Tesehki's saying here about not ever hearing about her, honestly, myself, I had not heard about Claressa until this whole thing started with her and Tesehki, so I will admit that myself, I didn't know who she was. She also says here, "Keep trying to talk about baddies to sell tickets or possibly go viral. How we do non-stop." What? I don't know what she means by that. "Especially me, like, girl, don't hear you talking about any pro fighters or calling them out." So she's basically saying that Claressa is attaching herself to her because she's a baddie and that, people are talking about baddies. Baddies is viral every day. That's why she is, attaching herself to the baddies. Also, here, of course, I would never want to trade my life with you. You're a whole clown and sleep with people's husband. What the helly? Shell said, now back to my happy life. Bless my supporters real good and my haters a little bit. So Claressa clapped back on Twitter. She said, at this point, all I can do is laugh. She's sitting there lying for clout again. And Claressa said, let's set the record straight. I never ran into Tesehki at the BET Awards. I'm focused on real fights with real athletes, world champions, not randoms looking for clout. When you've got back-to-back Olympic gold medals and multiple world titles in 5 weight classes, maybe then you'll be on my radar. Until then, stay in your lane. Facts. Next fight, July 26th. So she's saying here, she's got to focus, on what she's got coming up. She's got a fight coming up on July 26th. She can't be bothered with Tesehki right now. And I was just about to end the video and I noticed that Tesehki had another post on her story. So she says here, man, who wants to spar with me on my off days? Zang, she getting on my nerves. It was me and Ivory, then Rem, then me again, then Angel Reese. Now me again. I know we tired. Who want to do the sparring? I want the best. I only have 2 days out the week off. I'm going to need a mill. So Tesehki's saying she's willing to get in the ring with Claressa and she wants $1 million though. So do you think the Zeus Network is going to pay her that $1 million? But I'm going to play you guys what Tesehki said that kind of set all this off.
I don't want no smoke. That hoe see me. It's all love. She see me, it was all love. It was all love. It wasn't no smoke. But no smoke at the BT Awards. Let's keep it sweet, okay? Let's keep it glitzy and glammy. It was all love. Nothing to get. Y'all need to stop telling me to do that. I don't need to get anybody, okay? All I need to be getting is my children, my man, my dogs. That's it. And my money, okay? That's it. And Tesehki supremacy. That's what I'm worried about. And yes, the show is whack. They said the show is whack. I don't even watch it because I love y'all. I love y'all. Stay strong. Stay strong. But
right to hear what Tesehki had to say. Guys, definitely let me know your thoughts. Are you team Tesehki or are you team Claressa? And like I said in my other video, I really don't think that Tesehki wants to smoke from Claressa. I think she's trolling her. I think Claressa should just ignore her. I think it's good that she set the record straight by basically saying that never happened. She didn't run into her, whatever. But at this point, but after that, just leave it. Don't go back and forth with her because it looks like Tesehki is not going to admit that what she said is not true. Like, she's not going to admit it. Claressa's saying it's not true. She's not going to admit it. It is what it is. I think that if the two of them were to ever get in a ring, I think Claressa would definitely win that because if you guys have ever seen her fight, if you haven't, look her up. I do not think it would be a fair matchup at all. Guys, definitely let me know your thoughts. Are you team Claressa on this? Are you team Tesehki? Let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.